Hey everybody, welcome to this live session, guys. We are gonna be showing same things today happening, and of course we are gonna be having a very nice live session explaining what is going to happen in general for the weekly close of Bitcoin. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching. Let's go very soon to the chart to be a little bit more precise about the weekly close and what is going to happen in this kind scenario that I'm going to be explaining very soon. Please don't forget to share the link. You can also share this nice session we are going to be having live today. We are going to be also explaining what we expect about the Bitcoin price. Okay, so we are going to be showing as well what we expect about this week to close, as I said before, and you will get also a small taste about the very nice TA and price targets that we are going to be also explaining. Thank you everyone for coming. Please don't forget to smash this like button. We are going to be starting directly after a very nice, very small break so we can gather all together, guys. We are going to be showing same stuff coming on. We are going to be explaining as well what we want from Bitcoin right now.
We were required to get training every 6 months. Go back to school for extensive training in ground school and in the simulator. We're required to get line checks periodically, and also required twice a year to get medicals to prove that we're medically capable to fly.
Welcome back. We are going live. I hope everyone is here, everyone that is interested to watch a very nice TA. We are gonna be also leaving this live out so you can go back, watch everything we are gonna be explaining today, guys. And I hope you like the stream. I had the problem with my electricity before. I hope everything will be okay from now on. So let's go check what is happening right here in the charts right now. Okay, so as far as you can see, we had this insane resistance line we have been explaining before. Pure TA, we are going to show you that this resistance line is a very important level for many reasons. You cannot see technically that is perfect right here because we have to show in smaller time frames how this should go. Okay, Fang, hi. Yes, I'm watching a little bit your message. 51K, yeah, okay, we are gonna be explaining what is happening, what we are expecting as well. And of course, let's go directly here to the weekly chart. We have to also test. The first thing we should see is that we don't want to see any kind of dodgy candle close today. It's not gonna look nice. We are going much better right now. We shouldn't come in close, okay, this dodgy candle to the 49,000. Not that this candle is gonna show nice, but we don't want to see any kind of hanging man, and of course we don't want to see the dodgy candle coming in is going to be very bad for Bitcoin. We are gonna be most likely watching negative weeks coming, and it's gonna be chaos pretty much if a candle like this is going to come. So we should be aware of this first of all, and we should also check the price action in general. We have 5 weekly candlesticks on green, pumping the one after the other. So yes, this is a bullish sign, but also a resumption all the way down. It could easily destroy everything, because this is a breakout move that, yes, it came like from nowhere, but also we see that the volume is pretty much declines even on the weekly chart. So this doesn't mean, the volume doesn't mean that it's going to have a bad ending. Okay, the volume is showing in general how much money and with which kind of tone is entering inside the market. So what we want to see is that a very nice pump could be on the volume side. It could be either a major move on the downside or on the upside. Okay, so we are going a little bit closer to see what the RSI has to tell us on the 5-day time frame. As you can see, as far as you can see right here, we see that the bearish divergence pretty much continues. Okay, but okay, we have to see that this trend line that goes all the way down has to be either confirmed. Okay, so it has to be either confirmed so we can pump all the way up, or if it's going to go all the way down, then we are going to see bad things coming for Bitcoin. Okay, it's not gonna look nice. It's gonna be a major fake out of the RSI, and eventually this is going to be major as well for the downside of the Bitcoin price on the price action. So 3-day chart, not much to say, pretty much the same, but the bad thing is that the momentum waves are showing a bearish signal right here. Okay, this can change, but the momentum waves are not showing so great on the downside. So this is my major problem, because you see here that the money flow is disappearing constantly, and right now we are ready to face the red wave coming in, and this is not gonna look nice. If this didn't happen yet, you can see right here we have a small red wave right here, green wave, a smaller green wave. This means that the money doesn't stay in the market. So on the macros, we see right here that it doesn't look that great. The money left in a way. Okay, so after this red wave coming in, we should see some more continuation of the money flow inside the charts. Okay, so you have to be cautious. You have to be cautious of what is going to happen. Okay, so this means that the momentum wave on red and the money flow constantly goes down. It doesn't look that great for the next 3, 4 to 9 days. Okay, this is not looking that great for the next 3 to 9 days. Okay, so as you can see, as far as you can see, we have, as I said before, also volume declining right here. Okay, price action is looking pumpy, but at the same time you see that this could be easily an Elliott wave pattern right here, and then the Elliott corrective waves, so we can see a kind of accumulation. Okay, so I hope we see a kind of accumulation after this corrective move coming in. So now what is the problem? If you go on the daily chart, okay, we still see the momentum wave declining right here as well. The RSI is technically on a range. Okay, so either a confirm on the green line. Okay, either a confirm on the green line. We don't want to see this break into the downside. Also, this is the major problem. Okay, the major problem is the money flow. The money flow continues this declining, okay, and then continues right here falling constantly. Okay, so we saw a small wave right here, a big wave right here, okay, on the red ones. We want to see one more red, and then we want to see some money coming in. Okay, so otherwise it doesn't really make sense. So it doesn't look great, okay, on the bigger time frame. The higher time frames are not looking that great. And what we should also be careful about is that this kind of pumps, okay, they are most of the time after we had an all-time high, okay, most of the times, like as far as we saw right now after the bounce on 50 weekly EMA, the exponential moving average, they are not showing that good because this is most likely bull traps. Okay, so in case we are going to continue the bull market, I'm going to be explaining better in the video I'm going to do on the release, what I'm going to be showing, what exactly I am expecting to see the bull or the bear market coming in. I'm going to be showing you exactly what happens there, but as far as what we see right now, I'm going to be telling that it's going to be the first time ever that we bounced over the 50 EMA and we are going all the way up. I understand if many of you are bearish on Bitcoin, okay, and I understand many that they believe that we go to 100k. This is not something that I'm going to be answering today, okay? This is not something that I'm going to be answering today. Even though the chart speaks what is going to happen, I'm not going to be talking about this today, but I'm going to speak about real TA, okay? So this session I hope is helpful. Let me check the chat a little bit. Yeah, I understand. Crypto money is saying that we are going to the 57 and then it drops to 30 and then 20. Okay. Yeah, Fang. The market will react. Yeah. Well, I want to explain a little bit about Fed, okay? Because yes, the hyperinflation is a huge problem. Okay, so the hyperinflation in general, if you see the stats, they say that the most of dollar has been printed within 2020. Okay, so it's like, let's say it's 100 years of history of dollar. So the 2020 was the year that has been printed at 65% as far as I've seen. Okay, so it's actually crazy. Okay, so all of this money that is going to come out from the madrasas, I said it many times, people have been hiding this money under the madrasas. This paper money and the digital money that are sitting on bank accounts is going to create the biggest hyperinflation you've ever seen. Okay, so you haven't seen anything yet. Okay, so that's my opinion and what I see in general. That's the answer to Fang. Thank you so much for this question. I hope I covered. Well, how this could react about Bitcoin price? Yes. Do you know what, guys? Bad or good crypto is the future. I don't know if we're gonna be reaching today or tomorrow the 500,000. Okay, but I'm saying to you that this hyperinflation, because of course the dollar is not gonna cost as much as it costs today, it's gonna make Bitcoin to go to 500,000, and it's not gonna be something ridiculous. It's gonna be something normal. It's like you see today, Bitcoin is sitting at 48,000. Okay, it's gonna be normal by this time watching Bitcoin be at 500,000. Okay, so this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay, and you better save your money on crypto. It's not a financial advice, but you better do this. I do it myself. Okay, it's not a financial advice. You can do whatever you want with your money, but for me and in my opinion, shouldn't be something for like saving money in a bank account. It literally gives you nothing. There's not even an investment. Okay, so after the hyperinflation will come, you're gonna be constantly losing 20, 30, 40% of this money, and this is not gonna come only for a dollar. Okay, so we see many things knocking the door for euro, like China. They print digital currencies. Maybe they want to cover all of these matters that are going to happen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The reference is Germany on 40s. Okay. Yeah. Very nice example, actually. Okay. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know about this, but yeah, it could actually. It could actually. We have seen like many times the recessions happening in the market. Okay, but we haven't seen global depression. So the global depression, it's already knocking. So we are technically here. Okay, so don't be upset if you will see like artificial intelligence taking over the world, because we had like many kind of examples lately regarding Elon Musk and all of the stuff talking about it. And yeah, he knows better like what is going to happen, and we couldn't leave this like walk around like floating. Okay, so okay, let's go back to the charts, explaining a little bit what we are expecting for the Bitcoin price. Okay, so as far as you can see right here, it's pretty obvious that we speak about Elliott waves. Okay, so you have here perfect the 5 waves. Okay, so let's actually make them with numbers so we can have a better view in the corrective waves later on. So as far as you can see right here, okay, we have like the 5 waves, the uptrend, okay, that we should see for this Elliott wave pattern. Okay, so right here, it's in a perfect alignment. As you can see, as far as you can see, it's pretty much the parallel channel. So even if I would design it this way or with a parallel channel right here, okay, it could be technically almost the same. As far as you can see, we have 1-2 points touching on the upside of this this trend line on the top. Okay, but it's much better. As you can see, it's like an ascending Brownian wedge. Technically is a bearish pattern. Okay, hello everyone, welcome to this live. Okay, so what we are going to expect right here. Okay, so we have this coming, and the first reaction, the first thing you should see is how your RSI is playing out. Yes, we have bearish divergence coming in right here. Okay, and this is a fact. Okay, it's not me, it's the fact. Okay, so what we see for the RSI, as far as I know, okay, this is looking like a descending triangle for the RSI. Okay, just a moment please. Yeah, okay, let's go right here. So this is looking like a very nice descending triangle playing out just right now. So what we should see right here, okay, it looks like a small pennant. Okay, why? Because those lines are not touching each other. Okay, and if we're gonna take it that way, this broke already to the downside. So that's maybe a confirmation. Okay, that's maybe a confirmation in case we see this thing breaking to the downside. So if we break this major support line, we are watching to the downside confirmed by the RSI. In the other case, if you are going to take it this way, this is creating a bull flag on the RSI. So this means that technically we should expect this to break to the upper side. If this is going to break to the upper side, I'm gonna be showing you some things that you don't expect. Okay, if this is going to break to the upper side, we are not technically on the upper side of this channel. We are gonna be out. Technically, this is the most bullish thing you've ever seen. Okay? And I'm not gonna be revealing more, but in case this happens, we are gonna be having very nice things happening in the market. But doesn't show like this right now. Okay? The 4-hour chart, okay, very nicely here. We have to fix exactly these lines so we can understand where exactly the Elliott waves are adjusting. So I have to do some small corrections to this pattern right here, okay, and we should see that this one technically was out. Okay, this one was out. So we had 1, 2, 3 levels to watch right here, okay, and this is the 5 wave. Now, what is the thing that is showing the B corrective wave? So if I'm gonna take in the waves right here, the ABC corrective waves from 5 to here, okay, we try to understand which one of them is the B wave. Okay, why? Because this is gonna show you where the C wave is going to land. So this is major. This is major. Okay, this is what you should show, what you should watch, so you can find the B wave is gonna be the key level to unlock the C wave. Because if we know the B wave, then we pretty much know where the C wave is going to land. We proved this many times. We can prove this now as well. So what is the major thing to unlock the fact that if this is the B wave? The B wave should be the tallest, okay, under the 5 resistance, and over the 4. Why over the 4? The 4 wave is actually a higher high regarding this one. Okay, so if, let's say, okay, the A corrective wave should come down here, it would be for sure, okay, another level to watch. It would be a lower low regarding this. Okay, so what we should see is that yes, it can technically, the A can come right there, the A corrective wave could come right there. What we have right now is this level to watch. So this one, it should be the level B, okay, the wave B should be higher, of course, than the level A. There's no doubt about this, okay, there's no doubt. So we are searching for the level C, but we have to make clear if this is the B corrective wave. How could we do this? We should find a kind of resistance so we can understand that we are talking for a corrective wave. Okay, so we are expanding the middle side of this ascending broadening wedge to see if it is finally a kind of support or resistance to the levels. Okay, because this is something that we could easily trade. As far as you can see, this broke to the downside. For first time it came and confirmed this so we can go up, but the second time it came to prove technically that this resistance line, this support line now is a resistance. So this resistance line fell all the way down, okay, and then it's coming here to test it again in horizontal ray line. So as far as you can see, this line is now a technical resistance point. Is this the level B? That's the question. Okay, so if we go right here, we see on the shorter time frames, as far as I see, okay, we have technically a kind of bull flag that never happened. So it broke to the upper side. but it got shorted directly. So this was a fake out move. Okay, what we have right here is a kind of diamond pattern. Okay, as far as you can see, we have a kind of diamond pattern. Okay, this diamond pattern, as far as you can see right here, is most likely a bearish signal. Okay, so this diamond pattern is technically a bearish pattern, so we expect this most of the times to break to the downside. This is the percentage of 70%, especially now that we are in a range price move. Okay, so since we are in a range, we can technically, okay, play with the range. We are in a range, we are not in a bull cycle right now in this small time frame. We are not in an uptrend, we are not in a downtrend, we are in a range. So we are taking, okay, those swing lows and swing highs from here to here, and we try to test in which kind of levels we have resistance. So the 78.6 right here, okay, is a major resistance right now as far as you can see. Second level to watch, the 61.8, also a very nice support for what we are trading inside this range action. So what I'm going to see, what I'm going to test is that this support line here shouldn't break, because if this support line is going technically to break, then we are pretty much confirming that this was the B wave. As I said before, we are searching for the B corrective wave. Why we need the B corrective wave and what we are expecting from this? If we know the B corrective wave, then we most likely going to find the C corrective wave with one or two actually technical moves. The thing you should watch is always where is the B wave going. So we got confirmed one time, we got confirmed twice. So because this one is a higher high regarding this level, this should be the B wave. So the B wave should start from here, okay, because this one is a part of the corrective wave A. So this is a part of the corrective wave A. So this is a low, we are going to adjust it right there, and let's say that this is the B. We don't know yet, we have to get confirmed. Maybe this is a confirmation, maybe not. So if you are going to break this line right here, this resistance line, and pop inside this higher time frame ascending broadening wedge, then we are watching for higher levels to come. If this is not going to break and is going to resist for one more time, then we are searching for the level C. So that's technically the thing you should watch, so you can find the C wave. How we can find right now the C wave? In case this is the B wave, I'm going to be explaining very nicely how this could technically show us where the C wave comes. So what we do, okay, is that we are going to the level A right here, down here, okay, and we adjust this one to wave 5 or level 0 in case we're talking about the corrective waves. Okay, this is going to show us the 1.618, the extension on the fib extension. Okay, but we are not going to work that way. So the level C that you watch right here is not this one. Okay, the level we should watch is after we are scrolling this one and adjust it to the level B. So technically this is going to be the wave C. Okay, so I hope this is helping, and I hope this is a nice thing to watch. After I'm pulling this line on the downside, 42,585 is the wave C I am watching right now. Okay, the 1.618 I am expecting from here. So let's try to find out how we could see the short trade on that one. Those short trades are actually my favorites and I love them. So what I'm gonna do is to set up a short position in case this one is breaking to the downside. So what I'm going to do is that this is the ratio. Okay, we have to, like we said before, we have to adjust this level, okay, to a place that we don't get wrecked. So we have to put a stop loss that this doesn't leave us outside from this major trade. If you can see right here, okay, the resistance line should be a little bit higher than this level. Why? Because if this one is gonna pop one more time, it cannot really fake out. It's gonna be a trade that is gonna take you all the way up. So somewhere here between this range, because we cannot have a second fake out, as I said, it's very difficult. It's almost never happened two fake outs in a line. Okay, so what we should see is that this one should be less than the last one, the last fake out. So it should be approximately over this orange resistance line that I set up right here. This ratio is actually very good in case you are opening your position after this breaks to the downside, and this would be actually the most safe thing you should do, is 3.71 to 1. Okay, so it's a very nice ratio. It's a very nice ratio. The thing is that this gives you more than 11%. I wouldn't tell you how you should trade that, but with a decent leverage over 5, this would be actually sick. Okay, this would be approximately 55% in your trade. Okay, so the profit is actually very, very good, and it's going to happen very fast. So what does the RSI has to say about all of this? Okay, we see right here, we have to go to higher time frames so we can understand what is happening with the RSI here. Okay, so we have like a kind of, as we said before, pennant formation. Okay, so this is going to show us how much left we have. Okay, so if you take it right here and we suppose that this is a fake out, there's not so much time left for this thing to play out. There's not so much time left. It's like within like 3 days, this is going to play out maximum by Wednesday. The thing is that the limit is pressing very much right here, because since we are in a range, yes, we can go up and down, but you know that if this is going to break this major support level, okay, so if this major support level will break down, the first level we should watch is this support level, the 46,392, and the next one is down here. So I wouldn't take the whole trade all the way down, so I would take it a little bit further up. Okay, and I believe that this support level that you can see right here, okay, am I gonna hold, am I gonna break? And in this case, I believe that a wick that could touch the level C would be the solution, so we are holding the support once more. The 43,900 was my C wave after I saw this level coming in, but obviously the A wave was all the way down and it wasn't touching right here for this small Elliott wave pattern. So what I'm expecting right now is that we are showing the wave B, most likely is that one, but we should see more price action so we can be sure for what is going to happen eventually. Okay, so we are in a range and we should always go with the plan that the technicals are showing. Okay, so let's go for a small break and we are ready to continue afterwards with more TA. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here today. Thank you. So we are gonna be showing what is happening regarding daily pivots. Of course, we are gonna be showing what we are expecting. A new week is coming. We don't want to see a dodgy candle close. Okay. We don't want to see a hanging man close. We don't want to see something like this. So we are going directly to the chart, as you can see right here. I'm gonna be showing you. We are watching. Okay, that the daily pivots are actually start getting squeezed. Okay, so what we don't want to see on the daily pivots is a massive explosion. It's good that we have been touching this line right here, because it should be a positive way on the upper side. So we should see a kind of further waves going all the way up tomorrow. Okay, so the weekly close should actually show very nice price action. We should also check this one. Okay, so we haven't seen this touching the green line over here. We saw it just in the morning, bringing all the way down to the second pivot right here. And if you go back right here, we see very nicely that we very difficulty coming, too much difficulty coming under the second daily pivot right here. Okay, so what I see is that the two daily pivots up or down, you see a very nice confirmation coming in. So more pivots are coming after the 12 UTC time. And of course, you can also check that we don't see any crazy price action to the upper side since we are in range. We have to realize, okay, that we are in a range territory. So if you cannot trade upside or downside, something tells you that you should go in a range territory. So we are in a range territory. So I told you that we should trade up and down right here. Okay, good thing though is that if you are shorting and if you are scalping, it's very clear. It's very clear with a scalp. Okay, so you see where you have your support and your resistance line right here. Okay, and of course what you should see is what are the levels you should watch. Okay, so we are going to 5-minute time frame right here, and we see that for one more time having a kind of bear flag. So what you should take care of on this side is that this bear flag could turn, okay, break to the downside and show you the way down. And this way down is approximately 47,400. And if this is going to happen on the daily tomorrow, the daily pivots are actually going to show you another support line. So since we moved on the downside, the tomorrow's pivots are gonna be lower. So you should watch the second level. I don't know where it's gonna be, but you should watch the second level, and this could be a very nice trading opportunity in case you are shorting. So let's go back and watch right here where we could easily see this like falling down. So we see that we have a support line. Okay, we have a support line that comes from all the way back, and if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you see perfectly that this was a kind of bull flag that broke to the upper side. So this could come for a second retest, another resumption, all the way up. Okay, we are in a range, don't get confused. We got outside of this one once, we got second. The second time, it can actually be just a sign that we are turning to a range territory, and this could be a very nice proof. Okay, so what you should see is that we are obviously either creating a kind of symmetrical triangle, as you can see right here. So it's 1, 2 levels to watch, 1, 2 levels to watch. What I'm going to do is to delete this kind of lines so I see better. what do we have inside the symmetrical triangles? Okay, what do we have? So we have the upside levels to watch, the downside levels to watch. Okay, here the bear flag, in case it's breaking, is taking you all the way down to the support line of the symmetrical triangle. What are the signs of the symmetrical triangle? Is actually 50-50 pattern. So in case we are coming to watch that one, okay, we should measure how long we have left until an explosive move, either to the upside or the downside. So this is approximately 2 days. As we mentioned before, those two things are fitting. Okay, those two things are showing that, especially now, the time is coming. We saw the RSI before, we measured it, we measure of also the breakout point. Okay, so those two things are really fit. So what is the RSI showing? Come back again. Okay, this is showing that is also in a kind of range level, range territory. We should go to higher time frame so we can see again better. Okay, is the one we designed before. Okay, I took this out. They are giving approximately same time breakout. So what you see right here is what you see right here almost. Okay, so I measured this price, I measured these days, I measured these days, and they are approximately the same. So I could easily see a kind of break out to the upside or to the downside. What are the levels to watch? So now we are coming to our new price targets and the new trade that could come afterwards. This is taking us all the way up to the 45,000 almost level, but we are not sure yet. Okay, we are not sure yet. What we should do is to clone this line, okay, and take this all the way down. So what this is showing again for one more time is that the 42,900 level is coming in perfect alignment with the wave C we mentioned before. Is this random? What do you think? So this is an explanation I would like to see in the chat actually. So if you guys have something to say regarding this, I would like to see this in the public chat right now. Okay, I'm going to continue with what I see inside this symmetrical triangle. Okay, so this is a level to watch, and the downside here is coming in perfect alignment with what we said before for the wave C corrective. Okay, so the one price target on the downside remains the same. Okay, the second one, the second price target to the upside, we should see this if it's really helping from the swing high to the swing low. Okay, and the 1.618 is coming exactly. Okay, so both levels are fitting perfectly to the theory of what we are expecting by 2 or 3 factors. So if we want to have a very nice and good TA, we are trying to find as many factors as we can so they fit together and they show us the same result. Okay, would you trade this all the way up here? So by the way, we should also analyze right here what would happen in case we break the upper side. Okay, so we have a perfect resistance line right here. Okay, it's actually coming from this level, okay, to this level, and this is also fitting to the plan in case we break to the upper side. So it fits perfectly. It fits perfectly in case we break to the upper side to follow this resistance line. That also gives us the time sensitivity so we can understand that approximately at 5th or 6th of December or 5th to 8th of September, we are gonna be maybe touching this resistance line again. I don't think that this sounds random. So we have 2 levels to watch. Okay, this one down here is wave C, and also breakdown in case we are breaking down from this symmetrical triangle. upside, break up, confirmation. We wait always for a confirmation. We trade this, okay? And then we are searching for this level, the 54,800. That is it going to come directly? I don't think so. In case this one is breaking all the way up, we are going to see this going step by step because of many resistance lines right here all the way up. So if A happens, we do A. If B happens, we do B. You trade one of those. This is not a financial advice, but it's obviously a textbook in case you want to trade that one. Okay, so we have so many levels to watch, but everything is giving a very nice explanation and the reasons why. So I hope you appreciate this by clicking the like button, guys. Really, you nothing have been here with us, please just smash this like button, because nothing is just a click. Subscribe to the channel for more of these nice TA sessions and our videos. Okay, so as far as you can see, we try our best always to give as many explanations as we can in case, okay, one of the two things are happening. If we do A, if A breaks, we do A. If B breaks, we do B. So that's all about me today. I'm gonna be also explaining later on why bull or bear market is around the corner. But for this to happen, we have to see 1.5k subscribers. We are not far. Okay, we are not far. It's like 30 at least, that 30 more that we want to see. We are gonna be doing the release of the insane video. We are gonna be also giving away a Ledger Nano S cold storage device, so you can store all of your cryptos inside. I hope you guys like the comment. Just smash the like button, cost really nothing. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.
How do you feel?